Hi, I'm Manas Sharkar from Mizoram University. There are many technology are there and that will originated in the coming decades and that will profoundly influence our world in daily life. Among all this technology, I would like to mention some of technology that I think that technology have a great potential in the coming decades. And this technology are developing rapidly and this will probably influence our world in the coming decades. These technology are big data technology, then blockchain technology, then artificial intelligence technology, terrestrial communication, morphuric technology, then nanotechnology, and so on. I explain some of technology, why this technology might be the future technology. In my opinion, this technology will surely change our world in the near future. Let's move into big data technology. What is meant by big data technology? Big data technology, as a big data is referred to a large set of data or massive volume of data. Volume of data means mass of information produced by our phone to our digital platform. Do you know every minute we produce a huge amount of data to our digital platform like as social media, Twitter, video, then online articles, GPS signal, Facebook, and so on. If you look back into the 20 years ago, then that time only 20% data was digital and rest of data is one analog. And nowadays I think 98% data is digital and rest of data is analog. So do you ever think how many data we produce in every minute? Look, took some example. More than 90 billion of data or pictures shared on our Instagram. Then more than 20 billion of messages shared with our digital platform. 20 lakh tweets are generated. Then 20 million emails are produced in every minute. That among all data are stored in our real-time database, and only 20% data is structured and rest of data is unstructured. Big data technology refers to a software utility that designed to analyze or process and extract the information from an extremely complex dataset or large amount of dataset. We usually use NoSQL dataset that is much more efficient than traditional SQL dataset. Traditional SQL dataset, it could be never will deal with the big data technology, that's why it's less efficient. Big data technology is two types. One is operational big data technology and another one is analytical big data technology. Operational big data technology is nothing but it's all about day-to-day life that we produce by your phone. Took some example that online shopping, online ticket booking, and so on. And analytical big data technology is little bit complex than operational big data technology, and it's higher version of operational big data technology. That's example is stock marketing, weather forecast information, medical. I'm not discussing about deeply because time is limited. So let's move into the another interesting technology that I think that technology have a great potential, and that technology might be the future technology. Artificial intelligence is a combination of science and computer that makes the system or program for any machine that perform the intelligent and imaginative function of human. An artificial intelligence system is to have the ability to perform or discover something. An artificial intelligence system tools include any machine learning, deep learning, and which gives an analysis report to increase our planning, then reasoning, thinking problem, then math solving problem, and so on. Nowadays we also use many devices where artificial intelligence include behind the scenes. I want to take one example, Alexa. This is a one kind of artificial intelligence device. Alexa can remind you about your daily list and play your favorite music when you need. It is like a human companion but not a human, but it has human like capability. Already in a foreign country already discovered artificial robot. Do you ever think in foreign country restaurant where robots serve food to humans, how they would take order from human, how do they walk or turn on left right, and how they serve food to a right person? Do you ever think in self-driving car, how does the car know about that traffic signal and what signal or what color mean by when need to move slow or fast? To do all these things need a lot of data processing behind the scenes, and all the data need to analyze and process, then again report, then again instead of time take the decision against the current situation. That all these things behind have a artificial intelligence. If robot with applied artificial intelligence, then it become a most attractive and beneficially to our human research. If robot are programmed to do a specific task or repetitive manner, then which is increase our productivity and is efficiently used, and we can do anything by the robot, because those work are dangerous to be done by human, that work robot can do. Robot have a one unique feature, that is bomb diffusing, which is dangerous to be done by human, and another one is space exploration, which is also dangerous to be done by human. Many technology are used in artificial intelligence. That's why I am sure this technology will surely change our world. Like its natural language generation, speech recognition, virtual agent, machine learning platform, decision management, deep learning platform, another one is biometric platform, then robotic process automation, then digital twin, then cyber defense. I think nowadays cyber defense is mostly required in our digital platform, because nowadays every minute we produce a huge amount of data. So I think you already heard, during lockdown period a bigger number of fake mail and link are generated by the hacker to our digital platform. Another is peer-to-peer network, and another most important technology is emotional recognition. Especially I want to mention about emotional recognition, where the technology permits the software to scan the sentiment on a human face using the high level image processing technology. So high level image processing technology also required, or also have a great potential in the future, and catch the micro expression. I am sad to say that nowadays nobody want to share inside feeling to others. That's why I think we need to increase our more artificial intelligence on especially emotional recognition. Due to if our emotional recognition become a more intelligent, then one we never will lose some of great person like Sushant Singh Rajput. And another technology is also included in artificial intelligence. This is image recognition, then marketing automation. Let's move into the another interesting technology. That technology have a great potential in the future, and this technology might be the future technology. I'm sure. The word nanotoms form a Greek word dwarf, and technology dimension is 10 to the power minus 9. Since the size of most atom is 0.1 to 0.2 nanometer. Let's take one example. 1 nanometer is to 1 tennis ball is the same as the 1 tennis ball is to Earth. Nanotechnology is referred to ability to work with each and individual atom and molecule. This is akin to playing with the nature building blocks. When man escapes the limitation of the micro and enters the nano domain, then totally new properties are encountered at this level. Do you ever think why gecko and Sipkili are able to work on the wall? At that time, why gravity is not affected against the gecko or Sipkili? The scientists are able to research, or scientists are able to analyze, and then they got imaginative information. In gecko leg have a million of fiber, and all of them have a very specific vacuum creating potential. Why? That's why gecko or Sipkili are able to work on the wall. Can we not replicate that? I think all you agree with me. We are only seeing a one slice. It's true, because in electromagnetic radiation we just only see a visible light. We cannot see ultra and infra, because actually we don't know what is going on around me at that level. Since 1959, when Richard Feynman speculated on the potential of nanotechnology in space, there are plenty of room at the bottom to build a practical application based on it. Later discover an invention like STMM, scanning tunneling microscope. It is a one kind of microscope where it allows to work with each and individual atom and molecule. Scientists are able to trying to develop carbon nanotube for a wide range of application. It's required a strength, enhancement, nano project, and it is used with variety of fields like as textile, biomedical, healthcare, then electronics equipment, agriculture, so on. While USA, Japan and German lead a R&D technology, India is already catching up. I want to say all of you never will see your demoniacs by using microscope at that level, because if after seeing you will never be like your demoniac, because at that level its image is totally encountered a new properties. I think already super hydrophobicity surface, which is consists of number of molecule or atom, which is repel the dust and water. Let's go at the beginning, how nanotechnology are come day by day, and why I am saying that nanotechnology have a great potential in the future. 4th century, the lacquer glass in the Rome, which is colored gold and silver, composed dichroic glass. In that time, scientists don't know nano. 6th to 15th century, stained glasses window in European cathedral house has nanoparticles of gold colloid. 9th to 17th century, luster ceramic bowls used in Islamic world had silver and copper particles. 18th century, do you know Syria Rajdhani is Damascus? Damascus silver flag had carbon nanotube and cementite nanowires that gave them strength. 1857, Michael Farad discovered a colloidal ruby gold. And 1936, we can say that time modern science is starting. Erwin Mueller of Siemens Lab invented the field emission microscope where near atomic level resolution image is possible. 1947, in that time, IT age being started. Burden, Shockley, Britain of Bell Lab discovered the semiconductor transistor and laying the foundation of IT age. 1950, Victor Lemaire and Robert Dinager developed the theory and process for growing monodisperse colloidal material. 1956, Arthur Hippel of MIT, USA coined the term of molecular engineering. 1956, Jack Kelvin built the first integrated circuit and he got the Nobel 2000. 1959, Richard Feynman in a famous lecture, he said, there are plenty of room at the bottom and this speech is provide the inspiration for the field of nanotechnology. And 1965, Intel co-founder Gordon Moore has created the Moore's law. The number of transistors in integrated circuit double roughly every 2 years. 1974, Tokyo University professor Nario Taniguchi coined the term nanotechnology to describe the precision machining material. 1981, Gord Bennick and Henrik Rohrer at IBM Zurich lab invented the STM, Scanning Tunneling Microscope, allowing the all scientists to see atom, and he got the Nobel 1986. Russia, Alexei Ekimov discovered nanocrystalline semiconductor quantum dot in glass metallic. 1985, one scientist discovered the Buckminster fullerene or buckyball, and that scientist also got the Nobel 1996. Bell's lab, Louis Bruce discovered semiconductor nanocrystal and he got his Kavli Prize in nanotechnology 2008. 1986, Bendrickwet and Gerver discovered atomic force microscope that could view at nanometer fraction of size. 1989, Don Egler and Araj Soizer manipulate 35 individual xenon atom to spell IBM word. It is a radical use. 1991, Sumio Ejima of NEC is a one kind of Japan IT company, discovered the CNT carbon nanotube. He also got the Kavli Prize in 2008. 1992, C.T. Kurz at Mobile Oil is discovered nanostructure metallic material and MCM 41 and MCM 48. Now use heavily drug delivery and water treatment. 1993, Murji Bawandi of MIT invent a method for control synthesis of nanocrystal or quantum dot. 1999, Chad Mirkin at Northeastern University invent deep pen nanolithography or DPN is leading to manufacturable, reproducible writing of electronic circuit. By using invent, we can do nano encryption on our digital data. This encryption will be the ultimate level of encryption and no one can break or no one can crack the encryption. 2006, now shocking type of invention is discovered. James Tour at the Rice University built a nano car made of phenylene and ethylene. Only 4 C60 molecules are connected by chassis and he invented a nano car. I think you already understand what funda behind the nanotechnology and how day by day nanotechnology are come. Man has to play God. Yes, man has to play God. Out of 3 things we need to do. One is biotechnology, one is nanotechnology and one is information technology. If we combine together biotechnology, nanotechnology and information technology, then you become a God. Because in nanotechnology, we are work with each and individual atom on molecule. If we can work or control each and every molecule and atom, then I can do anything. Nanotechnology has the promise of making God out of man. Let's take one example. Brain implanted sensor. That sensor is made by number of molecule and particles. So that sensor identify where you going where you moving, where you are, and how to find your friend near about your area, or a small sensor planted in your brain, and that then you can control all these things. Like as you can repairing your brain, yes, I'm saying you can repairing your brain, infection, humidity, and you can also repairing your organs. It is a big level thinking, okay, but this technology is dangerous. Why I'm saying this technology is dangerous? Because here we are playing with each and individual molecule and particle. So I can do anything if I control all each and every individual molecule. So we can make it one mosquito by adding number of molecule and particles that mosquito is never seen, is normalized. So we can put poison inside the mosquito, okay, and we programmed, okay, we programs. Nowadays China is very discouraging with our country, so that mosquito will go China president and bite, then China president will go. So I'm just kidding, don't take it seriously, but we can do like this thing. There are many technology are there, like as terrestrial communication, then ITRS technology are there, and that have a great potential in the coming future, and I'm not discussing every technology. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you think this video is some informative video, then you can like, share and